Greetings everyone, I'm Napoleon Complex and welcome to the revival of the Command Post. So this is an idea I had years back to give a little bit of channel news every now and then, and just to give an idea of the direction the channel's heading in and what my thoughts currently are. So this month we were really just reviving the channel, dusting it off, and I was trying to get a series of campaigns started and some historical battles up to try and get some consistent updates on the channel. And I think that has been largely successful, just getting things rolling again. Unfortunately, there have been a few issues. I feel like my voice has been rather monotone. I was extremely nervous when I was making this month's recordings, and as a result, I don't think my voice is particularly interesting to listen to. I do appreciate the people who have managed to power through my videos despite that. And what I'm trying to do is inject a little bit more life, a little bit more excitement, which I do feel is just that often I'm so nervous and I'm trying to think so hard that it's hard to focus on talking and fighting at the same time. But I do promise to put more of an effort into that. And it is starting to creep in. My Rome campaign, I think, was fairly energetic. And I also feel that I've done a pretty good job in the upcoming Field of Glory medieval battle that's going to be released this week. In terms of my objectives for this coming February, besides that, well, really what I'm hoping to do is set up the core of the channel, the kind of spine of it. I'm going to try to get regular campaign updates every single week. I'm going to try and get historical battles every single week on consistent days. Friday is Rome Total War. Saturday should, I believe, be Pike and Shot. Sunday will be my Shogun campaign, and Monday will be Vikings. Tuesday that would be Field of Glory 2, and then Wednesday is Shadow of the Shogun. Thursday will be Field of Glory 2 Medieval, and then of course we're back to Rome Total War on Friday. The idea is to always have something to tune into on my channel. So now, once I've got that core, once I've got those campaign videos and battles coming out regularly, then I want to start expanding into some other ideas. And what I want to start doing is some auxiliary videos. So some of you who have been tuning in may have noticed that I've been putting out short videos where I showed the samurai archers routing an entire army of Yari Ashigaru in Shogun Total War. And I've also released a video where I used 3 units of Yari Ashigaru to rout quite a substantial army of much more expensive samurai cavalry by fighting in the forest. Now what I want to do there is basically, they're supposed to be for fun, but they're also supposed to be of some tactical significance, because that shows what you can do with seemingly very cheap and not very effective units, or a very small number of units, in some pretty dire situations if the circumstances are perfect. Now, I'll be doing that with individual units, but what I hope to build that into is to show, well, then group units together and see what they can do as a team, and keep putting them in the most harsh conditions possible that they're still capable of pulling out a win, and that helps to build some tactical knowledge of how to use these units most effectively. And maybe I'll also study some situations where you shouldn't use them. The core stuff comes first, the campaigns and the historical battles come first, but I am going to try and build that in. And I want to go for short videos and long videos to broaden options, as I know not everyone is going to have time to watch an hour-long video every week. And in addition to that, that follows on to the idea that I want to start adding some breaks between the Shogun Total War, Medieval Total War, and Rome Total War campaigns. When a campaign ends, I feel like a week or even 2-week break is probably appropriate. And that's probably a good time to fit in some historical battles and maybe some multiplayer stuff. In fact, what I might even do, if people think it's a good idea, is I might have a campaign update one week, and then I'll have a historical battle the next week to give people a bit of a break, and then of course we can occasionally maybe have a multiplayer battle instead. So those are just some ideas of where I am in the channel right now. I hope you found this informative, and thank you for listening to this, by the way. I didn't have a chance to say this, but I do appreciate every like and subscribe. I appreciate every comment that engaged with the channel. I appreciate that people are willing to watch my stuff. It means a lot. So thank you for that, and thank you for those who have returned to the channel in this early revival, as I do hope to keep it going indefinitely now. In the meantime, I've been Napoleon Complex, and I'll see you for now. Farewell.